All right, bring me in, man. Oh yeah. Wait, so some guy from my stream said he wants to like join and ask questions type shit. I don't.
Shit. All right.
Yo,
I
add me
mean, it's
back, bro.
kind
You
of
didn't even add.
scary, right? It's
You didn't.
random.
Yeah, yeah. We'll see. We'll see. Wait, I added you. You didn't add me back.
I ain't gonna lie. I think if the collab happens, it's gonna have to be on Kick, maybe. I don't know. We have to see.
Wait, why? Wait, why?
Because she streams on Kick.
Oh, okay. Wait, why is she stream on Kick?
I don't know. He's
You,
35.
you gotta bring him to the purple side. Or her, my bad.
I mean, mm, yeah, I'm like tired as fuck. Can y'all see my bags under my eyes?
Yeah, you look like a person with eye bags.
What's
Duh.
going on?
Yo, what's good? Yo, Air, why'd you look like that?
I'm trying to fix something, bro.
Yo, what's good? What's good? Wait, what do I call you?
All
Yo,
right,
what's up,
all
bro?
right. Had to mute your Twitch.
Wait, what?
Had to mute your Twitch because it was an echo.
W
Oh yeah, yeah.
unscript, bro.
Now you're good. Wait. What's up though? What's up though? You said you wanted to like join up and shit.
Yeah, no, I just want just chat, man. What's going on?
I mean, nothing. Like I'm low-key just like chilling shit. You say you're gonna ask like questions. Like, am I going on like an interview type shit? Am I like that?
No, no. I was just saying, like you said, you wanted to talk to a 35-year-old, so I was like, oh, here I am.
That sounds so bad out of context, bro.
What's some good life advice you can give me?
Yeah, dead ass. Yeah, dead ass.
Just just live life, man. Do what you want to do. Have fun.
I mean, like, if
Okay, okay.
have you ever got your heart broken, like by a girl?
Absolutely. Yep.
Okay, like like tell me about that. Tell me about that.
Well, I was probably 14 and I met a girl and I was with her till I was like 17
Damn.
and she was my she was my one. She was the one that I want to spend the rest of my life with and all this stuff and yeah, it never happened. And then I went to college and then met a lot of girls, had a lot of fun, did a lot of stuff, and then I was nine. No, I was 20. I was 20, and I met my wife at a party, and met her, and that was it. I knew she was the one. Bought my house when I was 21 with her, and that here I am.
Yeah. Okay, wait. How did you? Wait. Do you like hold any like regrets for like like the like the girl that you said like when you were 14 like the 17 like you have like any regrets or something?
Uh, I think about her all the time. She was like my first love. She was and the thing that I think about with her is that I was really close with her family, like her mom and dad. Her, like especially her father. Her father, me and her, or me and him were really close, and he owned a renovation company, and I used to work for him when I was with her, and like we live in a small village, and I still see him around our town all the time, and we still talk today actually, and but yeah, no, like
Yeah.
I I don't miss her, but I miss her family because they were great people.
Hmm. Wait. So like, you really don't like miss her at all? Like if like let's like say like boom, I don't know, you catch your wife like cheating or something. Like obviously, I'm bringing like crazy hypotheticals. This will never probably happen, but like you catch your wife cheating, you know
Yep.
what I'm saying? And what's her name? Like she's single and like contacts you. You're not gonna like, damn, like maybe like you're
No,
not gonna feel. You really like would never want anything to like relationship wise with her again.
no, I don't think so.
Wait, what?
She's
Sorry, continue.
well, for one, she's a lesbian.
Damn, turned it to the dark side.
So,
No, I was playing.
but no, I even like she is bisexual, but even still, I don't think
Yeah,
I would do anything like she's. We're done. You know, we've been there, we done that. We went through like, man, it was like 8 years of breaking up with people and trying to get back together, and it was a
toxic.
lot of stuff. And she was like the girl that I was like, if I'm single when I'm 40 years old, we're gonna get together, and
Yeah,
and but no, no, we just we grew apart, obviously. And the person I am and the person she is today we're completely different people. Like our beliefs, our what she does, what I do, are we're completely separate people. So it would never work. So
yeah.
no, I would never go back.
Okay. My bad. Okay, maybe not like a relationship, but like if she like ever like boom, if she like ever needed like say like the whole world's against her type shit, and she like needed you, and like she messaged you
Absolutely.
on.
Yeah, absolutely. I would if like for example, I was 3 years ago or 5 years ago, 3 to 5 years ago, her father uh was going through a rough time and he lost his job and he actually had cancer and I reached out to the family and I said whatever you need, I'll be there. And fortunately they got through it all and everything's good. They didn't need help, but yeah, no, I would absolutely be there for them. But like I say, it's the small community vibe as well, right?
Yeah, yeah. I get what you're saying. Wait, so like, has she ever like been there for you? Like, if you ever were like, okay, boom, y'all broke up, but like maybe like you needed like to talk to someone, and like, she was she there for you ever?
He was, but it was years ago.
Yeah, yeah,
It
obviously.
was it was before I met my wife. So since I met my wife, not really. No,
Yeah,
I've never. Like I say, the only time I've really reached out to her was I said happy birthday, and when her father was going through stuff, and that's pretty much our only communication
yeah.
nowadays.
Wait. So like, she tells you happy birthday, and you tell her happy birthday every year.
Not anymore. We used to, but not anymore. It's been
Who
like 5 years, I would say.
who stopped first?
I'm not sure to be honest.
Fair enough.
It was kind of like a mutual thing.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Cause like
Yep.
I ain't gonna lie, if we were both going back and forth, like maybe we weren't talking as much, but maybe we're just like kind of like we're like friends, but like not like like day to day basis, talking every day, not every day, but like talking like a basis where we're talking actually like for real, like having conversations and stuff, but we're like still like friends, and like we tell each other happy birthday every year and stuff, and like she stops like 1 year, and I'm like, what the fuck, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna tell you happy birthday, like you obviously clearly don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
So
No,
I
it was like for a long time, like she was my number one, and so I always wanted to reach out. And then, like I say, even like after I met my wife, she was always a very important part of my life. She was my first love. You know what I mean? Like she was that
yeah.
girl when I was 18. You know what I mean? Or in my teens, my teen love.
Yeah.
And till I was like 25 or 27, she was like, I would think about her once in a while. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I was very, very happy with my relationship, very happily married, but every once in a while I would think about her and just not in a romantic thing, but just wondering how she's doing.
Yeah, because like I mean, you guys had like a connection and stuff.
Yeah, exactly, right? Like she was an important part, and not, not to say anything depressing or anything, but she was there. Like I lost my mother when I was 13, and she was there through all that stuff. So I, you know, kind of had an emotional connection with her,
Oh
right?
yeah. Yep. Understand that completely.
So, it was a lot of years that I and I had a strong connection with her family, so that took a lot of years to. I still don't, to be honest, I still don't have as much of a connection with my in-laws
Yeah.
as I used to have with her father.
Yeah. So I feel like not all like you know what I'm saying. I feel like that isn't like maybe even a you problem. Like some people just don't like click. Like obviously they're still like family, but like there's family
Yeah,
that are like actually like family, not like in law, but like blood, and they just don't like click. But they're still family at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Well, that's just it, right? Like my wife and I, we got together in 2011, and it was like 2 months later. Uh, her father
Yeah,
moved
Binky,
out
I'm
west
chilling, bro. I
to
appreciate you,
BC,
bro. Like it's like my
and
it's how I feel right now
that
is
was
low
it.
key what my title says, bro.
I
That
never
if
knew him, right?
like that ass. Yeah. Um, dude, damn, 2011, you met her.
Yep.
When did you guys get married?
We got married in 2018.
Oh, okay. Damn, 2011. I was young as fuck. I think I still lived with my mom
Yeah.
at that time. Damn, that's crazy.
I I bought my house in 2012.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, y'all would have been dating for like a long time. Wait, so like you obviously like still thought about her and stuff. Did you ever like talk to your y'all you and your wife, did you like communicate like about that? Like you like thought about her and stuff?
Yes, yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Um, me and my wife communicated 100% through everything because I went through a lot of shit when I was a kid, and I didn't. When I met my wife, or when I met a girl that I wanted to spend the rest of
Binky,
my
I appreciate that hella,
life
bro.
with,
Here for you also.
I was like, I need to communicate, and it doesn't matter who I've been with, what I've been through. She needs to know, and she needs to know my life and who I am. Because if she doesn't know that, when she learns it, is she going to accept it? Who knows? And
Yeah.
that's the thing. Like when you're with somebody, they need to know who you are because that's who you are, right?
Yeah, I get you. Like they gotta accept you for everything about you.
Yeah, they got
Like
to
if you
accept
guys are really gonna
for
spend the
who
like
you
rest of your
are.
life together, they gotta accept every single part of you, the flaws and the
Yep.
good. Obviously,
So
flaws can
yeah,
be worked
no.
on, but like you gotta accept them as they are currently and work on that together. If you
Yeah.
can't do that, then
So so actually, when I met my wife, I was showing her messages between the girl I was with for 3 years and my ex, and telling my ex how much I loved her and all this stuff. I was telling her all this stuff, and I was just sharing information with who is my wife now. She was just a friend that I met at a
hmm.
party, and she was showing me stuff about her ex,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden we just every party we went to, we just started talking to each other, and we started connecting, and that That's basically how we met. We
Mm.
were
Did she
just
get like?
tired.
Sorry, my bad.
No, go ahead.
Uh, well, you kind of
But
never like. You go.
I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie. I was about to say I'm about to dip, bros.
Oh, okay. Are you ending stream?
Yeah, y'all. I'm gonna end in a bit. In a bit, I
Oh,
am.
good.
Like how long is a bit?
Shit, I don't even know, man.
Like you
I'm
might be
gonna be
going another
honest.
hour.
Yeah, we'll see, cause I ain't gonna lie, I'm pretty fucking tired, bro.
If you still up in a little bit after I'm done like talking, are you trying to do chain together for a bit? Just like a
Yeah,
little bit.
yeah, I'm down.
Oh, whoa.
Low key,
What do you?
low key. Let's say that for tomorrow.
Yeah.
But I'm about to dip. Y'all have a good night, man.
All
Y'all
right. You
take
too, bro.
care. It's nice to meet you. What's your name, sir?
Think.
Yeah. Think
Fink?
or think. I think.
Oh, Fink. Okay, bet. Nice to meet you, Fink. You have a
Yeah.
good night, sir. All right, later, sport.
You
We'll
too,
see y'all,
man.
man. Later.
See, bro. Wait.
Cheers.
What were you gonna say?
Uh.
You were like, oh, and then like,
Oh yeah. I was just gonna say. I was gonna say he could do whatever he wants or say whatever he wants.
nah.
I
He's
was
chilling. We like
kind of
we
chatting.
like we be doing our own things sometimes. But yeah, but what were we
Yeah.
talking about? Yeah, you never really told me like how you and your girl like broke up. Like what happened between y'all? Like what caused that breakup? Like
It was. She was crazy, man. She was crazy.
mm-hmm.
Everything like I would try to connect with her, and she would say, "You're getting too close," and I'm like, "Okay." And then I would back off, and then she's like, "What are you doing? You're not listening to me. You're paying attention to me." I'm like, "I haven't heard from you." I'm like, "Well, you told me to back off." It was
Yo, I think
such
this
a
is a fucking
stupid
sign, bro.
relationship. It really was. But I loved her to death. For some reason, I loved her to death.
Real as fuck.
It was the stupidest relationship I've ever fucking been in, but I loved her to death.
Damn.
And it was like after I met my wife, it was like 3 or 4 years later. It might have been like 2013, 14, 15. That girl messaged me and she's like, "If I wasn't so crazy, would we still be together?" And I'm like, "Maybe."
Yeah,
But
maybe. You never know. You never know.
I was like, I just couldn't handle it. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I couldn't handle it, but
Yeah, at a certain point you just gotta put yourself over. You gotta be selfish
yeah,
because it's like I can't go down with you. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Man, I treated so many girls like shit, and they were good girls.
But you
There
treat this
there
one
was
good.
one there was one girl, she was really good. I treated her like shit because I was so wrapped up about that girl.
Mm. Yeah. It goes both parties, both
And
genders. They do this. They
yeah,
do the same thing.
yeah. But my wife, me and her are gold, man. We love each other.
Why do you think
We're
she was
great.
so crazy about like why do you think she was so like crazy? Was she like wrapped up on another guy or like was she just like
No, he was mid 2000s emo.
mm. Do you think she had like a disorder? Like some type of like what nowadays would be considered like a certain disorder?
Yeah, depression. Um, like she's a lesbian now,
Yeah.
so she obviously had some identity. Um, what
Change?
would you call that? Yeah, I guess yeah, like identity change. Like she's not. She's bisexual, but like she was just confused and she had a lot of anxiety and depression and like when she was in her teens when I was with her, She had no idea who she was, what she wanted to do. She knew she loved me. She did. And but she didn't know what she wanted,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I
right?
get.
She was confused. She didn't know who she was. She knew she loved me, and I still believe that. I absolutely believe her and I were in love. And that's why I say till today that she was my first love. Like, absolutely, she was my first love, and I will always remember her, and I will always say that she was my first love. But it just didn't work out.
Yeah.
Now she is with a girl that I used to actually play music with a lot back in the day, which she was an amazing girl, and we had a lot of fun playing music together. And it all worked out for her. It all worked out for me. So,
Yeah.
and we're civil. We're civil now. We just don't really communicate. Obviously, like we're not like buddies. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I feel like some things just ain't meant to be. You gotta wish best for yourself and both parties and just move on.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
Obviously, you said you still like think about her. So like, how does your like wife feel about that?
She. I don't think about her in the way like, oh, I miss her. Oh, I wonder if things could have worked out. You know what I mean? Like, I think about her as a part of my past. Something she was a point in my life where she meant something to me, and that's it. It's like you look back when you were a kid and you go to your like favorite restaurant.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Think about like the
Like
memories.
memories, like a favorite part when you were 7 years old or 10 years old. When
Yeah.
I look back now, when I'm 35, I look back now and I'm like, that was a good part of my life. That was a fun part of my life when I was 18 and or 17 and I had this relationship. It was a good part of my life.
Yeah. I understand what you're saying. I feel like and even still though, your wife could like technically like still feel a certain way about that. She doesn't.
No, not at
Hmm.
all. Because it's we don't I don't love her
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah. 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 I get what you're saying.
My wife understands it's part of my past. I have a strong past. When I was young, I slept with a lot of girls. So
Yeah.
my wife understands, like I was in a band and I slept with a lot of girls, so my wife understands and everything. But yeah, I mean that's all in the past, right? Like my
Yeah.
wife and I met when we were 20
Yeah.
and we bought her house when I was 21. So, yeah, like now I'm 35 and we got two kids, you know, we it's just part of the past, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
After a while, you realize that what people have done and who they were in the past, it really doesn't matter because
Especially if it doesn't affect like to the current.
exactly. Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, a lot of people say like once cheater, always cheater. Well, I cheated on my girlfriend once in my life, and it was with my wife. I was with
Wait,
a
you
girl for
cheated on your
3 years.
wife?
No, I cheated on my girlfriend.
Oh.
I was with her for 3 years,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I cheated on her with my current wife.
Hmm.
So,
Did your girl ever like see that? Because it's like, okay, if you can cheat on her with me, then like you could cheat on me with someone else. She never like thought about it like
oh
that.
yeah, oh, we talked about it. But she was also with a guy at the same time.
Mm. Wait, so she cheated
Like
too?
I said, yeah,
Damn,
we
wait, you were
met
like
at
a
a party.
player. You got
We
girls to
met at a
cheat.
part. We met at a party and got loaded and got together and fucked. And then after that, we started hanging out and playing Guitar Hero together and Call of Duty. And then
Wholesome.
start- started partying. And, yeah, and then we
Wait,
just
so y'all were like both drunk?
yeah.
Yeah, that probably makes more sense. Uh, yeah, that makes more sense. Damn. Wait, so wait, what's your wife's past like?
For what?
Like,
Like guys?
was she like kind of like your second like boyfriend ever, or like, or did she like have like a history type thing?
No, no. She was with the guy for uh 5 years before she met me.
The guy she cheated on?
Yep.
Was he treating her like shit or something?
Yeah.
Makes more
They
sense.
were they were high school sweethearts, and he was lazy as F. Didn't want to work, didn't want to do anything, and all he wanted to do was sit around and play World of Warcraft.
Damn. Was
That
he like
that was it.
was he like just lazy, or was he like also like abusive and shit?
No, no, just lazy. He just because his family, they're really good people.
I
He's
mean, that's
actually
good.
really good guy, but
Laziness can
he
kill
was
your whole
just
life and
had
others around you.
he had no ambition, didn't want to do anything, and my wife was like, I don't want to do this, and then she met me, and I was like, I have these dreams, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to, and she, we get together, and like I said, I was 20 20 years old when I met her, and we bought our first house when I was 21. So I had dreams, man. I wanted to go.
Yeah, I relate to that hella, bro. I definitely got hella dreams
There,
as well.
there was not a lot of people at my age, in my generation, that bought their house when they were 20, 21.
How much? Wait, you bought it? You didn't like mortgage it? You bought it full out?
No, I get a mortgage,
Oh, okay.
but when I was 18, I had or 19 or 20, I had shitty credit because I got a credit card and fucked it all up and everything. But then I met my wife, and I was like, I want to do this. So I went to the bank,
Yo, what's good,
and
Maki?
I got
I'm interviewing
in
I'm interviewing
contact
like
with the
an
bank,
older
and I
man
went
with the
and
kids,
get
life
in
experience type
touch
shit.
with the mortgage broker. I was like, look, this is my credit. This is what I have. This is what I owe. This is what I make. How do I buy a house? So they got me on a plan. A year later, I bought a house.
Would you recommend someone in now's generation to buy a house at 20?
Yes. Can they afford to do it? Probably not.
Really, you
Like,
think so?
oh, man, like it's tough. Are you streaming?
Yeah, I'm still streaming. Yeah.
Like, what's an average wage for somebody your age?
Um, my age, probably most people are working part time. Oh no, I think okay. Say we're not working part time. Um, probably maybe like around here. If you're at like one of the very good places around here, maybe like 500 a week, or maybe a little bit more, or 500 maybe, yeah, something like that. Maybe a little bit more.
Gross?
I'm not sure about that. Wait, what's gross mean? Like monthly?
Gross means before taxes.
Oh no, no, that's after taxes.
So net.
Yeah, you're probably making like something like maybe like. Hold up, let me do the math real quick. Let me do the math real quick. Uh,
Sure.
here, something like 24K a year.
24K.
Yeah, probably something like 24K a year.
So around here,
Yeah, I'm chilling, bro. I got
that's
a lot
not.
of answers that I needed.
I'm
That's not a
sure it's
lot.
probably not. I'm sure that's probably not a lot around there either.
Minimum wage over here is like $8. It's kind of ass. I ain't gonna lie.
What?
Yeah, in Kansas,
No fucking way.
I'm pretty
I'm
sure.
sorry. I didn't
Let me
mean to
let me
swear. Do you swear?
not. Yeah, I swear. Minimal
Okay.
wage in Kansas. Let me double check this real quick. Minimal wage in Can.
$8 an hour.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You did it for me. Yeah. $8 an hour. Yep. It's it's ass, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I said the good places. Uh. Yeah. It's
Hear
ass.
me?
Yeah. Yeah. I can hear you.
In two.
Oh wait. You're kind of laggy. You're kind of laggy right now. Hello. You're like cutting in and out, bro. I don't know if you can fix
All
that or
right.
not.
I'm back. Yeah, I'm back.
All right. I think I can hear you now.
Sorry, just had to go outside to use the washroom.
You're okay.
So in 2000, like 5 or 4, I got my first job, and I was making $8.75 an hour.
Yeah, and like prices were like you would make less back then than you would now, right? But also inflation and shit, so that's kind of why.
Inflation is terrible.
Yeah.
But like, you say minimum wage is what there?
It's like it's probably like $9 an hour, 8.
See, minimum wage here on the East Coast of Canada is $15 an hour.
Oh, I lied. It's $7.25. It's even
No,
worse. It's even worse. I lied. Yep, $7.25. It's crazy, bro. It's really bad out here.
are you serious?
I'm being so serious, bro. I don't know why in Kansas the minimum wage is $7.25, but it is.
How do you spell Kansas?
Uh,
Kansas City,
yeah,
Kansas,
just
the
yeah, it's just
min wage 2024. $7.25 an hour. What the?
let me check what Oklahoma is.
Okay, so USD to CAD
Yeah, minimum wage in Oklahoma
is
is $7 too. Wait, why is it so ass down here?
7.25.
Why is it so ass? It's like the same in Texas too.
So 7.25 is basically $10 an hour Canadian.
Yeah. Damn,
So
it's really ass in most places over
MB
here. But
min.
it's also cheaper over here though. It's also cheaper over here though.
It is actually.
Because the
But
girl
yeah,
the
minimum
girl I was talking to told me, and like I can honestly believe that too. She's
minimum
in
wage
Vegas now,
m-
Nevada.
minimum wage here is 15.30 an hour.
Yes, and that's probably like $10 USD.
Well, uh,
Maybe like nine.
CAD to USD.
I'm
What was it?
interviewing this like
Fifteen thirty.
gentleman on some like life advice type shit. We're just kind of chopping it up,
Fifteen
going back and
thirty.
forth. It was the guy that was in my stream a little bit ago that you were suspecting. It's not you know,
11.15 an hour.
58 hours a day if you work 8 hours, which is 1,060 for 20 work days, which is 4 weeks. Huh. Wait, you said it was 50 an hour?
Yeah, it's basically like $10 an hour there.
Huh. Weird. Damn.
But yeah, like shit's expensive here, man.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely it may not be as much like minimum wage be like maybe lower here, but shit's kind of cheaper down here. But don't get me wrong, it still fucks like almost anywhere.
Absolutely, the economy's the same, man. It's fucked. But like that's you know what I mean. Like the Canadian dollar versus the U.S. dollar is different, obviously. So that's why I say like when you say $7 an hour, I'm like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
But it's actually kind of comparable to,
Yeah.
but it is cheaper still.
Yeah. I get what you're saying. When I did ask you though, like if you think someone like my age should like or like a little bit older than me should like settle down and buy a house, I didn't necessarily mean like the pricing and stuff. I meant more like I mean think about it. You're like early only you're in your 20s. Shouldn't you like like rent around like travel a bit, see like what where you like where you like to be for the rest of your
It,
life? Because it's like once you buy a house, that's kind of like it's not like you're gonna buy another house. You know what I'm saying? And another house. I'm talking about like the average person, obviously. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like obviously the
yeah,
people who like do buy multiple houses and shit, but like 99% of people are only gonna buy one house and stay there for the rest of their lives. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. My advice for that is if you're, it depends on the person.
Yeah, definitely.
For me, for me, I would knew. I mean, I wanted to meet a girl and buy a house and raise a family. If you want to explore, you want to explore, you want to have fun, no, don't buy a house. Have fun. Live your life. Buy a house when you're 30, when you're 35. If you want to settle down, have raised kids when you're young, buy a house
You don't think
because
would you recommend
that's
like renting like renting like rent living like you know what I'm saying like just like going rent and like still
rent.
not necessarily having fun but like kind of quote unquote like exploring but also like maybe you do want to quote unquote like settle down in the sense as like have kids also like while like kind of traveling.
I I don't know what the economy is there,
Yeah. Okay, just
but
go off where you live because like I feel like it's more general
i-
sense.
in my experience, and this is not accurate at all because I'm 35 now, but in my day, it was a buy a house and then travel because if you were structured enough to be disciplined to get the credit to buy a house, you had the money to travel
Yeah.
because it didn't cost a lot. It really didn't. I mean, one of my best friends, they own a house in Mexico, they own a house here, and all they did was art. They just they were artists. They just drew pictures on windows around here in the wintertime doing snowman and Santa Claus, and they did random things. They explored. They traveled the world,
So they had like an
and
art
they bought it.
business.
Yeah, and they traveled the world. They did everything. They bought a house here, and they bought a house in Mexico. He's from Mexico. She's from here. I went to high school with her. I fucked her too. But yeah, it's actually my wife's best friend. It's kind of weird.
Wow. Okay. I guess you did have
But
a
yeah,
strong past.
yeah, I grew up in a small town, so
Yeah. So did I.
everybody knows everybody kind of deal, right?
Yeah.
But yeah,
Damn. Wait.
no,
Did, wait.
it's
Did, wait. Does your wife know?
oh yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
right.
Yeah.
I'm
I've
sure.
actually told my I have actually told my wife about dreams I've had about me and her and
Damn.
her friend having
Damn.
fun together.
The hell? Was this like recent?
My boy, well, in the last like now to the last 10 years. Yeah.
All right. Fair enough.
Yeah, no. Me and my wife have a great relationship. We really do. Yeah, my wife is like the girl that you can have fun with, and you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
tonight, we own our own business, and we take Fridays off. And I'm like, well, I'm going out to the garage tonight, have drinks. So that's what I do. She don't give a fuck. I just
Yeah.
go out here, have fun, have drinks, and I talk to random people.
Yeah. I mean, she. I
And
mean,
that,
she doesn't care as long as you're like doing right by her.
yeah, yeah. It's not like I'm out here, fucking around on her and inviting random girls here, and you know what I mean. Like I'm not doing anything stupid.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't even mean by that, but just like in general, like it's okay to have your own time and shit as long as you're like doing like when you do have like not even like time together, but just in general on your own time and on time together and shit. Just small things like I don't know, like you know, like I don't know. You guys have kids, so it's like okay, you do your job, you do she does hers, and like of course like you could it's not like something you really talk about, but it's like you kind of like earn your own like right to like
Yeah,
do certain things just naturally.
yeah, yeah. And I mean, like especially the last couple of years or the last year for sure, because I got I got fired from my job,
Mm-hmm.
and she was the same stay-at-home mom. We were a single income family. I worked for a company for 15 years, and she was stay-at-home mom, raising kids, and all of a sudden I got fired.
Yeah, Maki, it's fucked, bro. I
And
ain't gonna lie,
then
the economy's fucked.
yeah, so it was a struggle, and then we decided, hey, let's we've been doing this stuff on the side for years. Let's just do it for real.
Y'all are, so you like it was something small and then you scaled it up to be something big.
Yeah,
Wait,
pretty much, yeah.
what is it you do with your wife?
Intercourse.
Wait, what?
No,
Was that a joke?
yeah.
Oh, okay. I was lost. I was like, am I missing something? I thought I was like slow for a second.
Uh,
Okay, my bad. Okay, yeah.
no,
Okay.
I did cabinets and like commercial cabinets and millwork for 15 years, and then now we do like home renovation,
Mm.
all that kind of stuff now.
So what made more money back then when you did home renovate or back then when you did that or now when you do home renovations?
Um, I was a shop foreman slash project manager for a major cabinet millwork manufacturing company.
Is this the company you worked for before you got fired?
Yep.
I mean,
And now I make double.
Uh,
doing home renovations.
okay, so wait, you guys renovate homes. How do you go about that? Boom. I want to start a house renovation company tomorrow. How do I go about this?
Just put it on Facebook.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I don't know anything about house renovating. Like, walk me through it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I want, if like
Well, if you don't
hypothetically,
know anything, go go get a job.
wait.
Start
Oh, like
doing
work
stuff.
under someone, like who's done, like who does it.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. Like what if it's carpentry, plumbing, electrical, whatever? Get a job. Just talk to people, get a job, have fun, learn, spend 5 years in there. Even, I mean, if you're really good and you're, as far as I'm concerned, if you got the mind for it, spend a year, maybe two, and then go out on your own, start your own business, get
Okay.
after it.
Okay. Did you have to like set up like a business certificate and like all that like stuff? Like, did you have to like certify
Nope,
yourself?
nope,
Don't you have to do that if it's like actually like if you like do it like scale it?
nope.
Huh. Wait. So, tell me about how you like quite literally first started. Boom. You just got fired and you wanted to like like start like taking it for real. Yo, Air, bro. I appreciate you for the raid, bro. Dead ass. Like dead ass.
I get fired
Like dead ass,
after
bro. We're low
15
key just
years
chop.
of
We're low key
employment,
just chopping it up right now and shit. Like
and
bro's low key
then
giving
I
like
was
hella
like,
life
you know
advice and
what?
shit.
I've
Bro,
never been on
this is the
unemployment
this is the
in my
shit that I
life.
talked to you about earlier, where like everyone has their own stories. It's actually crazy.
And I was like, you know what?
This world's so big, bro.
I'm gonna admit it. I was like, I'm gonna take advantage of this.
Hey y'all, listen to this guy.
I'm gonna
He's
take the
giving hella
winter
life
off,
advice. Bro's talking about how he's
and I'm
like
gonna
just
go
started his
on
business.
unemployment and have fun with my kids. For the first time, I'm gonna go out and take the four-wheeler out and take them sliding, have fun in the snow. I'm gonna have fun with my family for a winter because
Mm-hmm.
this is the first time that I've ever been on unemployment in my life.
Mm-hmm.
Immediately, I'm going to take advantage of the system. Okay? So then I do that, and then people start calling me. Well, I hear you're not working with this guy anymore. Yeah, well, no, I'm not. Can you do this? Yeah, yeah, I can do that. All right. Well, when can you do it? Well, I guess, yeah, maybe next week I can do that.
Mm.
That turned into like 2 months ahead.
Yeah, it turned into like a lot of work and like wait, so you just like after that was done, you were like, okay, damn, I guess I really can do this solo.
Yeah. So I was
Damn.
basically like, I'm gonna take like a couple months off, just relax and have fun with my kids. And I had so many phone calls while I was like not working
A lot
at
of those
all.
people did they still think that you were like working with them? And then like you were like, nah, but I'll still do it anyways.
No, these people heard that I got fired from my job, and they were like, "Okay, Cody, my name's Cody." They heard Cody got fired from his job, so now we can do this. And
Hmm.
because I had a good name for myself for a lot of years,
Yeah, like people like
and
heard of, like you got reputation, so they're like, okay, yeah,
yeah, and the company that I
bro just
worked for
summoned Unk,
started going
basically, bro.
downhill. And when I started
Yeah, this guy's chill as fuck, bro.
saying "fuck you guys," this is bullshit. You guys are fucking idiots. I got fired.
Yeah, wait, so why did they come to you after you got fired? Why wouldn't they come to you when you were still hired? Like, do they have like something against like the company you work for or something?
Well, like I say, I worked there for 15 years, and then the people that owned it retired,
Mm.
and
Yeah.
then the people that bought it, there was it was a privately owned company. Okay, it was a family owned company. They owned it for 40 years. I worked for them for 15 years. It was privately owned. It was a great company, and then it was bought out by a major uh what do you call it?
Investor.
A company. Yes, basically, yeah. They build apartment buildings and stuff like that.
Hmm.
So we were bought out by an investor that was hoping to compete with the local companies that did apartment buildings and stuff like that for kitchens and all that stuff. And the general manager and I got along great at first, and then started to not get along at all. And we fought, and I said, "You're a fucking idiot," and I get to take a break. So I went on vacation. I came back, and I got fired. After 15 years, I got fired.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? Fuck you guys. Fuck all this shit. I'm going out on my own. And I've been working for myself ever since then.
Yeah, I'm just still confused a little bit. Like, why did they call you and why didn't they just call the company? Because like, it's more like stability and like it makes more sense. Like you know to go to the company over like you know just like one worker that works for the company. Like you know what I'm saying?
For when?
I'm sorry. What?
For I'm sorry. When for which situation?
I'm just talking about
For
like how
calling.
you said you like you know you got fired, right? And people just started
Yeah.
calling you up like, okay, boom, yo, can you come do this? Can you come do that? And that's kind of how you like started like, you know, you're like you know like business. But why didn't they just call the company? Why did they call you? Because you got fired. You're just one man, but like they've been. I mean, obviously they knew you because of the company. I'm guessing. No, or like
They knew. Yes, exactly. The when I was there at the company, I was just a nobody. I was a cabinet builder, and when I started there, I didn't know how to read tape measure. And then
damn.
I went from there, and I was like lead assembler and all this for the cabinets, and I built myself to built up to like a CNC operator, and then programmer and stuff like that. So one of the guys, when the company was bought out, he was there for 30 years at that point, and he went out on his own, and he was one of the guys that was talking to me, and he's like, well, if you want to go on your own, just let me know. So like he was the guy that was like, I got shit to do, like, you know what I mean? Like he had a lot of stuff, a lot of work, and
Wait, so like he knew people that needed like,
yeah,
so he like had
yeah,
connections
like
on like people who needed like you know what you would be able to offer.
yeah, like I worked me and him worked together for like 12 years, and then he went out on his own once the company was bought, and he did his own thing, and he built a lot of connections.
Hmm.
And then when I was going through my thing, he was like, "Man," he's like, "You need help? Let's go." You know. Plus, I had, you know, I was when I before I got fired, I was shop foreman, but I was also doing project management, so I had built relationships with the contractors in the local area because I was arranging like uh, delivery and stuff like that, and making sure like I was going to job sites, making sure that uh, the jobs were up on track for us
Yeah,
to
W
get there.
Maki,
But
bro.
you get to some job sites and they want cabinets on the walls and there's no drywall and you're like, what the fuck are you doing? So I
Yeah,
was
because you
going to
can't.
job sites. I was doing project management and stuff, right? So I'm like, I was doing way more than I should have been as a shop foreman, and I was so stressed out, and I would never go back. Never,
Mm.
ever, ever, ever go back to what I was doing. I run my own company now, and it's way less stressful than being a shop foreman for that company.
Wait, so do you have people working for you, or do you do the work still?
It's just me and my wife.
Really? What happened to the guy? He didn't. He helped you start it. He didn't work with you.
No, it's just me and her. We the
He just gave you
guy,
connections.
yeah, he runs his own business, and we just connect. And yeah,
Wait, is he not? Did he like move away and like start in a new area? Like, why would he give you connections if like that's not like you guys do the same thing? I'm guessing that's like competition, no? Why would bro like?
it's competition. It's competition, but competition is good.
Yeah, but I mean, like, if I did the same thing and someone like fell out, I wouldn't just like be like, yo, start the same thing as me. I'm gonna give you every single connection I know. You know what I'm saying? That's just like dumb. Like that would be taken away from my money. Like, why did he do that?
Because it would. Okay, it's good for you because it's also the same. Even though, like you say, it's not good for you. It still is because you're in the same environment. You're in the same occupation. So the more people eyes on that topic or this whatever, whether it's you or the competition, is better.
Hmm.
Whether it's for you or the competition,
Hmm. Wait, how is it better if there's more eyes? Like,
because
cause
there's
there's
more people.
more people who want more people who need people like you.
Exactly.
So like for example, someone hits you up, but you're busy on a project. You hit him up. Someone's busy. He's busy on a project, but someone hits him up. He tells you type thing, because you're not.
Exactly.
Is that actually
It's
happened?
absolutely. Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm. I'm learning.
Absolutely. It's not who can be better than who. It's who can create the best in your situation content.
Yeah.
In my situation is who can create the best product, the best quality job.
Yeah. Yeah. I never.
It's
I
the
didn't
same
think about
thing.
it like that,
It
but you can low key bring it to like what I do like terms like who can create the best like quality content and streams only who can make the like I mean like if you're really like trying to go for like number one type stuff or like up there like who can create the best like quality entertaining streams the longest possible that you're gonna end up being
yeah
the best streamer long you're gonna end up being a good like a bigger streamer long term. Obviously
yeah
it might take time because this shit really does take time.
takes time.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. You know what I mean? You got to
Mm-hmm.
put the time in.
Mm-hmm.
You got to struggle. You got to have nights where you have 3 viewers.
Definitely had those nights. A lot of them.
You know what I mean? You got to put the time in, and if that's what you want to do, then put the time in
Mm.
because in the end, that's all you can do, right?
Yeah, yeah.
If you want to,
It's definitely what I want to do. At least for this
if
current
that's
moment.
what, if that's what you want to do, just do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's it.
Wait. So why are you so open to like new like I would say like generation uh like I don't know like streaming isn't like something that like really is accepted upon like by like older folks.
What do you mean? You think I'm just some old fucking fuck?
No, no. I mean, I just like older. I'm not saying. I'm not. That's not what I mean. But I mean, like older folks. It's like, oh, you want to like you want to like do streaming. Like what I'm saying. Like what the fuck is that? Like, go get a job.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you.
Repeat again.
I can hear you now. I think. Yeah. Oh, you are lagging out a bit now. Yeah, I can see.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah, but it's like I was trying. It's like I was trying to say. It's like go talk. It's not. I'm not saying you're old. It's like talk to your teacher. They're probably like like the same as you, or just maybe even younger to be honest. And they'll be like, yo, damn, like you're like streaming. That's not a real job. Like actually like like do something that's like you're wasting your time type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Man, my generation was taught go to school, get a college education. Best case, go to university. Man, you know what the best thing you get out of university is?
Hmm. I don't.
A $300,000 debt.
Damn.
That's it. There's a few people I know that I went to school with that have done anything with a university degree. The rest of them are paying them off doing nothing. Like I said, my friend here owns a restaurant, Mexican restaurant, and she went to college or university for 4 years, got a degree and all this stuff, and she owes like $100,000 in debt.
Wait, did she pay it off? Still?
No, she's still paying it off.
And she has a successful like restaurant?
Yeah,
It's crazy. It's crazy.
but she's only got a successful restaurant in the last like year, like 6 months. Like this
Hey,
is new.
success is
But I mean,
success.
it's still like, man, school is not everything. And I
Yeah.
think people nowadays are realizing that school is not everything.
Yeah. Yeah,
When I went
I definitely see that.
when I went to high school, everybody's like, "Oh, you got to go to college. You got to do this. You got to do that. If you want to make money, you got to be a doctor. You got to be a lawyer. You got to be this."
Hey, who's all here watching right now? I appreciate
Well,
everyone for being here.
I would.
Who's all here
Uh,
actually dead ass listening
I
to what he's saying?
didn't go to school.
Bro's actually
Well,
dropping
I
sauce.
did. I quit college. I went to college for audio engineering because I wanted to be a record producer because I was big in music. And then I quit. I quit college, and then I became a cabinet maker for uh,
The company.
was I making $11 an hour
Actually, not bad.
or $10 an hour is what I started at. And then when I got fired, I was making $30 an hour.
Hmm. Okay.
And
Hmm.
now I'm making about $70 an hour.
Even if you're not like working.
No, like if I'm working,
Hmm.
that's my average is $70 an hour.
And
Some are
is that
like,
like your salary total, or are you actually getting paid like on an hour basis, like by the
well,
people
I
like who
I
hire you?
charge I charge per job.
Hmm.
I don't charge an hourly rate. because I don't think it's fair if I fucked up on
Yeah.
my quote, if I fucked up and if things are taking me longer, I guess some people do. I don't think it's fair.
Yeah. So you're just
With
calculating it on an hour rate.
yeah,
Makes sense. Makes sense.
that I charge per job, and then I my average is like $60 to $90 an hour is my typical hourly wage.
Hmm. That's you're doing like hella good. Wait, do you and your wife make money
Yep.
separate, or do you guys make money like total? Because you guys are both two different individuals. You guys,
Yeah, like
how's it work?
if we're on the same job, it's double. So like if we're charging like $70 an hour, it's $140 an hour if we're on the same job.
Damn, that's like a cheat code. It's like a cheat code. Yeah, that's crazy.
It man, it is. Run your own business.
Business with your
That's all I
wife.
can say, man.
Yeah, I
This
feel like especially nowadays, like I don't know the way life's heading. I feel like business is the wave. Like maybe like I don't know. It depends on the person though. It depends on the person. Like some people 9 to 5 is enough for them. Like to live a happy life. Me personally, I don't think so. I don't think so.
man, I was the guy that was like, you know what? I just want to do my job, 9 to 5, go to work, and forget about it. That was my life, and I was like, you only live once, you know what I mean? And I
Yeah.
was like, I don't make a lot of money. And then I was like, okay, well I make decent money. And then I was like, okay, well I'm making pretty good money. And then I'm like, still, I'm working 9 to 5, and I'm still struggling. Like, what the fuck's going on here? So I was like, when we started work for ourselves, I was like, fuck it, let's just charge what we want, and and we have the experience, so it's like charge what we want, and if people don't want to pay, then get the job, and that's basically what it's been.
Mm.
I was super scared. I always wanted to work for myself. Always wanted to work for myself. Super scared. Never wanted to do it because it was a stable income.
It's a
Always
risk.
made always made decent money for where I lived. Like I said, I made $30 an hour
Hmm.
for somebody that just graduated high school, was a redneck, you know, did make good grades in
Wait, Maki,
school,
you make a
wasn't
thousand
super
dollars a
smart,
month?
started a company, didn't know anything,
Hmm.
to be there making $30 an hour, and there was guys there that were before me for like 10 years, and they were making less than I was.
Yeah.
It felt pretty good. But then there were certain things that were going on within the company, and I eventually I realized, I was like, you know what? I'm putting all this effort in for nothing. I'm making $30 an hour. It's nothing.
Yeah, you make
I can
thirty
make a
dollars
lot.
and they make like how much off of you?
Exactly. Exactly. I, like I said, I make at least double my salary now, and I'm
Yo, Ed, I
working
appreciate that, bro. Hella.
20
I'm
to
low key farming
30
right
hours
now.
a
I'm
week.
farming, bro, and learning. Sorry, what'd you say?
My salary is double what I used to make.
In a week. Is that what you said?
Yeah, yeah.
Damn.
And I'm working like half the hours.
Is that choice, or do you generally just not have to? Like it's like that. It's easier.
It's just it's I don't have. I mean, I could work more if I really wanted to, but I have kids, and I'm like, you know what? I'm already making double what I used to make, working 40 hours a week. So I'm
Mm.
like, why would I work more? Like we were, like I say, we were already living an okay life. I got a brand new truck. I got a four-wheeler. I got a trailer. Like I was living a good life.
Hmm.
So we were happy as a family. And now working for myself, I'm making double at least. So I'm like, you know what? Fucking let's work less. So I'm working like 3 to 4 days a week now.
But when you work those days, how long do you work? Like from the moment you like basically wake up to go to sleep?
No, it's like 6 to 8 hours a day.
That's still a lot. That's still still like a long time, especially if you're like really like you're not like when you're on the job, you're not like slacking off. You're like going like full attention, full everything. It's still a long time.
No, like I wake up at like 8 o'clock. I'm on the job at 9, and I leave at 4. Like
Hmm.
3 to 4 days a week,
Hmm.
and I'm like I say, I'm making $70 to $80 an hour.
Hmm.
Man, I'm making really good money. It's stupid.
Yeah, it definitely is. But like the good kind of stupid. I feel like low key like you could low key like back in like the early like 1900s to like the maybe like the almost late 1900s like working at a 9 to 5 like you wouldn't even fucking like notice the difference like the economy was just so like good like it didn't matter
Yeah.
like you could low key just like do everything but now it's like so fucked and it's only gonna get worse.
Well, and I think that's the reason why I make such good money now is because I have such strong like I'm not just focused on one area. You know what I mean? Like how do I say this? When I was going through high school, I was music,
Mm-hmm.
okay? And what I wanted to do was music. So I went through college to do audio engineering and do sound design and all the stuff. I wanted to do like movies and major productions and all the stuff. That was my focus. Never worked out. So I'm like, okay, what are we gonna do? So I got a job, and I made the best out of it. And a lot of, no offense to you or anybody that's listening, I think a lot of people just expect a lot of things to come to them just because they went to school or just because they did this or that. They
Or just
expect,
because they're existing, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, just because they're existing, they expect a certain salary or a certain position or a certain wage or whatever. And as far as I'm concerned, no, you don't. You earn that respect. You earn that position. And I'm sorry if that's not your lifestyle or if that's not your viewers' lifestyle, but that's mine. You earn your position, you earn your respect, and that's how you get where you want to be.
Yeah, it could definitely be like translated to like almost anything though, like in life. If you
Absolutely. Yeah.
you want to be a certain place in life. You don't. It's not gonna get given to you. You gotta earn it. You gotta put in the work. It's not just
You
gonna.
gotta earn it.
No one's coming to save you. Is what I told myself a couple years
Nobody's.
back.
Yep. Nobody's coming to
Yeah.
save you, man.
I actually
Absolutely.
I have like a crazy like transformation on my life. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. My life's been
What's
crazy.
that?
It's been crazy. It's been hard. And a couple years ago, I fell into like what I would consider now a deep depression. I wouldn't have considered it that at the time. I was kind of just like riding the wave. I'm not one of those people who'd be like, I'm depressed, I'm depressed, I'm depressed. Even then, like, I didn't like
Yep.
make that my whole personality. But like looking back now, obviously I was. You can like, it's not like a fucking mystery like Scooby
Sure.
Doo type shit. But yeah, I actually made a post about it. I actually made a post about it a while ago. On my Instagram. I mean, I can show you low key right now if you want. It's low key. It's low key kind of like inspirational. I feel like.
Sure.
All right, hold up. Here, let me show you real quick. Uh,
On your screen.
yeah. Oh no. I'll show you on Discord. I'll show you on Discord.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull it up. Yeah, I'm gonna pull it up. Here. Yeah, here.
Watch stream. Okay.
Yeah. All right, you should be able to see. I'm gonna pull it up on my stream so they can see what I'm talking about too. All right, here, look. This is my Instagram. I low key just be like troll. I low key just like my posts on here aren't serious at all. Like I low key just be like messing around and stuff. Like as you can tell,
Man.
like I low key
Man.
just
No,
like this is like it's just joke stuff. Like it's just me messing around. I don't really be taking. I don't like. I usually just use this like to troll around and like fuck around. But I actually did post a serious post for once, like yesterday actually. And it's just like I don't even lie, bro. My life has low key been like hard. It's been a movie. It's been a lot of things, and I don't know. I mean, I just really honestly the whole
So
no I
who's
didn't.
that?
That's me. That's me as a kid. The caption is from something to nothing to something once more. And it's because I feel like
What
as a
year
kid,
is that?
oh, probably like 2000. Probably when you would have like first met your wife, probably, or maybe just a little bit after, before. Probably one of those.
2012, maybe.
It could have been from like 2000, maybe 9 to like 13.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was youngin', bro. I was
You
youngin'. It's crazy.
You look just a little bit older right there than my son. My son
It's
is
crazy.
9.
Yeah, I think I would have been younger in this, low key. It's probably the buzz cut.
Yeah.
But yeah, the reason why I have it from something to nothing to something once more, even though I had a rough childhood, and I feel like even if someone has like a rough childhood and quote unquote maybe like nothing, I feel like regardless as a child you are something because like you know what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
Like I
Man,
don't know, you are given the
I
world to begin with. You know what I'm saying. I feel
I
like
had a rough childhood, man. I did. My I'm not scared to admit it. I lost my mother when I was 13, and my father was very physically abusive to my mother and me,
Mhm.
and uh, my father lost after my mom died. Uh, my father lost us to my grandparents. My mother, I was talking to a friend about this tonight. I was like, it's amazing that my grandparents, they were retired and they raised our kids, and how strong it was for them to, instead of putting us through foster care, me and my 2 brothers, 3 kids, they raised us after my mom died. And I was like, that's, that's a big deal that they were able to keep us there and raise us together in the same family. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But fortunately, my grandparents, like my family was young. I was in high school, and my grandparents that were raising us were younger than one of my friend's parents.
Mhm.
Like even today, My grandparents are still alive,
That's good.
and I'm 35. Uh, one of my grandfather's 80, just turned 80. My grandmother is 70.
Damn. Hey, but they still doing good though. That's what matters. I feel like, yeah. I feel like there's something beautiful about like growing old with age with your partner, for
Yeah.
sure.
My grandfather's got a little bit of dementia. He's losing his mind a little bit. Keeps forgetting every time we have a conversation, but he's he's still a good guy.
Huh. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that'll happen to you when you get older, for sure. Especially back then, when was
Yeah.
there more like when it wasn't clear about like what causes dementia. It's not clear now, but I mean, if you kind of are in some certain spaces, I feel like you'll kind of figure it out. Like I'm pretty sure it's
Yeah.
mostly what the food you eat is what causes it.
Yeah, it might be. I mean, I've never actually looked into it.
I mean, I would say I'm not trying to like get conspiracy theory or something. Like they're definitely not gonna like they're not gonna like people aren't gonna like tell you that or most people probably don't know. But think about it like this:
Man,
the food is so
man,
fake. You're not
I'm
supposed to be eating all this like oils and shit, bro. Like
man,
would it put it past you if like that is what it is? Like that is honestly it makes sense to me.
man, I put it past me. It is what it is, but I am so like, and you can cancel me if you want, but I am so fucking convinced that it doesn't matter who you are or what you believe in. The government, whatever they want to tell you, is fake. Like the food, what's good for you? It ain't fucking good for you, man.
I
What's
mean
good for you?
I personally want to say everything the government says is fake, but a lot like the food pyramid's definitely it's I'm pretty sure it's like quite like literally proven that it's not like actually true. Like
Man,
the food pyramid they told you about at school and shit that shit's not like that shit's not actually like real. Like you're not that's not how you're supposed to like consume.
no. Like me and my wife, we have chickens. We live in the country, okay?
Yeah.
We have chickens. We have
After you're done
we
talking about this, I want to go back to my post though. Like we went on a side tangent, but yeah, continue though. I actually do want to hear this.
yeah, but yeah, we raise our own chickens for meat and eggs and pigs, pork. We raise our own meat. Like we live in the country, man. We raise our own stuff because we don't trust people, basically.
Yeah, I can understand that. I feel like I mean to see like someone like out of nowhere. I feel like it might sound like crazy like conspiracy theory or something, but like I feel like it's not even trust. I mean, you can just go look at it's quite
No,
literally like it's like you quite literally know. I mean, go to your local Walmart and look at like I don't know, pick up literally any item almost and look at the ingredients. It's
exactly.
like what are you consuming? Like what even is this shit, bro? Some of this shit like is used to make fucking bombs. Like
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like why am I eating shit that's
it's
used to make fucking bombs?
and that's why I say like a lot of people call me a conspiracy theorist and all this stuff, and
And
I'm
don't get
like,
me wrong, I still eat this shit too, just cause like I mean I kind of have no fucking choice. It's not like I'm like I'm
man,
like don't get me
I
wrong, but
I
it's like
I
it's better to know than not to know. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, man, I ate KFC for lunch today. You know what I mean? Like
But also think about it like
I
this.
do it.
Think about it like this. People still it's definitely not bad. I mean like we eat it like crazy, right? And it's bad for us, right? But we can keep doing that for so long, and then it only affects us when you get to 70 or like that age range. Imagine if we did it in like moderation. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
the thing, right?
yeah,
That's the thing. You eat it now. That's what matters.
Wait, I'm sorry. What did you say? You cut out a bit.
if you do it now, it matters.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's the thing. Like, it sucks because my grandparents and stuff were telling me all this stuff, and they always have. And now I'm looking back and I'm like, man, they were right. They were fucking not crazy. They were talking about some real shit.
Wait, what were they saying?
Just about raising, like, if you want to eat healthy, you gotta have a garden.
Oh, for
Because,
sure.
like, you know what I mean? Like, I was raised, you have a garden, and you get your veggies from the garden, and you don't buy them from grocery store. You eat your vegetables from the garden.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the way I was raised. But my life, it just grew up, and I was like, well, it's so much easier. It's easy. Go to the grocery store. Go to this. Go to that. And it just got so much more expensive.
Yeah, and
And
back then butter might have actually been like, well, butter's actually still real butter, but like a lot of people don't actually know the difference. Like people might not even actually be buying real butter, but back then butter actually used to be like real, and nowadays,
yeah,
or sometimes in between now and then, probably when you were younger, it's
maple
they
syrup,
like
man.
they started like making it like artificially and shit. Obviously, if you go to the store, that you can, if you pay attention actually, or if you know the difference, there still is real butter, but you gotta actually like pay attention now.
Yep.
It's crazy.
What was there was a commercial years ago. Margarine or something. Can't believe it's not butter.
Yeah, what is it called? Margarine? That's supposed to be like the like what they like call butter now. That's not actually butter. It's like fucking oil and
Yeah.
shit. It's like it's all like fake. Like the whole thing is fucking fake. Like it's not even like it's nothing to be honest. It's just a bunch of It's like a bunch of like chemicals meant to like mimic butter.
But in the first place, what the fuck is butter?
I'm pretty sure it's like.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I guess, but I mean, I'm pretty sure what makes up but. Well, that's a good question. I want to look that up right now. But I know it's like I know it's like milk. I'm pretty sure. What makes?
You know what I mean?
What is in?
Like my wife and I, we save like bacon fat. Like we're cooking bacon,
Oh, I'm pretty sure.
and we save that and put it in a jar. And then, like, when we don't want our eggs to stick
Here's what makes up butter.
on the frying pan, we put a little bit of fat on the pan, and then your eggs don't stick.
Um, it's made up of 5 ingredients. At least this is what the Google AI says, and this shit's wrong a lot of the times, but it's mainly gonna be right. Cream, butter, fat, milk, proteins, water, salt.
Okay.
Which
So I
sounds
got, I
sounds
got a
about
question
right.
for you.
Sounds about right. What's up?
When you get asked a question, do you go to AI?
No, no. I looked it up on I looked it up on Google, and Google has this weird ass shit now where they bring up AI as the first thing. I know this shit's like fucking ass. That's why I said it, but it's gonna be somewhat around that because that's what I thought of to begin with. I just wanted to
Man,
look it up.
AI is the future. But I was wondering if that's what you were doing.
AI definitely is the future. I would say it's kind of scary, but I didn't ask AI. I probably won't be asking AI a lot of things for a while because I don't know. It's there, but it's not there. Like ChatGPT isn't even actually like updated. All the information you ask it's actually like it's fucking from a database from like 2018 or like something like that, like 2020 or something. It's like it only like for example, if I were to ask like I don't know AI about a recent event, they won't even fucking know. Like if I ask ChatGPT
Yeah.
about like fucking something, I don't know, like say like I don't know, I want to say something like crazy. Let's just, I don't know the war in Israel because that's something like
Yeah,
really
well,
big.
like
They wouldn't know
when
about it. They would
ChatGPT
literally tell
came
me
out,
it. It would tell me like, yo, we only know about something something from
Yeah,
this date before, and it's like what?
yeah. Well, that's the thing with like when ChatGPT first came out, it was like I don't know anything before certain like 2010 or whatever it was or certain date, but it's it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, I definitely agree. It's definitely something to look out for because with most
Yeah,
things that are going
and
to be
that's
crazy, if you pay attention when the like it's like Bitcoin. You know what I'm saying? If you people who are early
yeah,
on Bitcoin profited it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. That's like a lot of people like my age that are like, or like I'm old school, right? I have a lot of friends that were like they're in their like 50s and stuff, and they're
Hmm.
out in the country and they're old school.
Yeah, I understand.
So they grew up in the 70s and stuff like that, and I'm like, man, technology, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be nuts.
Yeah, they just don't care.
Just pay attention, and they don't care. And for me, I really don't care either. But I need to because I've started my own business, and for my business to succeed, I need to pay attention to technology.
Yeah. The truth of the
Because
matter
if I
is,
don't,
you can't make someone care that doesn't want to
I'm gonna,
care. That goes for everything.
you know what I mean? Like, and that's why and you read it earlier, but you didn't read it right. I get in connection with people like you for my kids, so I can understand
Yeah.
what they are going through in the modern age of gaming
Yeah. Yeah.
and trying to understand like what they're saying, what they're doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I understand. Wait, do you ever like how long have you been like going like to streams and shit and stuff like that?
Forever.
Oh, do you ever like stick around in a
I
community like a streamer?
I do, but it's not very often. I it I get in connection like this for example tonight. We're talking, we're chatting, and then like 2 weeks or like I go out once a week, for example, and I do this. So like next week I'll reach out and you'll be here and we'll be chatting, and then
Yo, Maki,
3 weeks from now
remind me, and
I
after this.
won't hear from you again.
Oh, so in 2 weeks I won't ever hear from you again.
That's up to you.
Oh wait, oh how so? Oh, you won't like pop into the streams and stuff.
I do, but
Oh,
like everybody's like randomly they're like just they just disappear.
wait, what do you mean? Like people stop streaming?
Yeah.
Oh, I actually like stream like for real, so I'm not gonna like stop streaming. But I mean, like if you want to like stick around, that's cool.
Yeah, no, like I'm not around often. Like I say, once a week,
Yeah,
because I got a family and stuff like that, right?
yeah,
And I go to the garage once a week and have drinks.
yeah. I
But
get it. I mean,
yeah, no, once a week I go out and yeah, like I just that's no, honestly, I just get bored, man. And
y-
I look up random streamers and I'm like, what's going on?
honestly, I'd be surprised if like I would be in. I mean, honestly, I'd be kind of surprised if I like you continue to watch and still were like if I actually like were like entertaining to you. But I mean, if I was like low key, I got some like crazy ass streams like planned for the future. So if you like,
Sure, man.
so
I always follow. Actually, I didn't, but I will. There you go.
It just popped up on my thing. I get like alerts and stuff.
Yeah.
That's appreciate that, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. No, like I say, I always follow and I always look around and stuff, but I'm mainly what I'm looking for, man, is just a friend and just somebody to chat. Just see what's going on. What's going on, man?
Wait, so are you like big into conspiracy theories?
Absolutely.
Mm.
Not huge, like I'm a huge conspiracy theory,
Uh huh.
but I'm very open. I'm very could that have happened? Absolutely. Sure. Why not?
Hmm.
Anything you could possibly think of, I am very open to a very good conversation.
Wait, so what about like the Earth being flat? What's your stance on that?
My stance is the Earth is round, but there has been some strong arguments that the Earth is flat. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Hmm.
Why has everything I've been taught not making sense?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Uh, so because I actually like had like this funny idea to like do like a future like Discord call like panel is what it's called like with a bunch of people and like just have like people like just argue back well not argue but like debate back and forth and kind of just like watch and tune in
Yep.
every once in a while. Like, I feel like that would be like cool not only like entertaining for me and the stream but also like it would be entertaining for both sides because you know what I'm saying. I
Yeah, man.
mean, maybe I could get you on stream again, and just like have like and like you like be like one of the sides. That'd be fire.
Sure, man. Whatever. I mean, there's also like the moon landing.
Yeah, the moon landing would be definitely be an interesting, just like one off, like even like by itself too.
Like there's like Buzz Aldrin. He put it on video. He's like, it didn't happen. And,
Yo,
and I'm like, well, there was all these videos. And then he's like, why didn't people go to the moon? Or why don't they go to the moon? He's like, that's a good question. Because we never went to the moon.
yo, yo. Okay. Another day.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
I get
like,
what you're saying.
did and man, that's what my life's been about. It's like, did it actually happen?
Yeah,
Because
it's definitely
I,
like
I
to like
I went
interesting like
I went
to like talk about
I
that.
went to school, man. I went to school back in the '90s, and you know, we were taught this and we were taught that, and that was the history. Is that what happened? Well, I don't know, man. You know what I mean?
Hmm. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Huh.
I don't know, man.
It's definitely cool. It's definitely cool to like to talk about it with like homies and chop it up, even if like it's just like it really ain't gonna solve anything at the end of the day. It's all just like for like fun. Like it's all like
Absolutely.
it doesn't
Yep.
really matter if like it's true or untrue. It's literally quite literally just like
Absolutely.
I feel like
It's a conversation.
the fact that it's like is like a quote unquote. There's no point of it like being like true or like false is what makes it interesting and like actually
That's
like
a, exactly.
it's
Yeah.
like it's
That's
like
the thing. That's what I find curious is because my whole life it was like that's the fact. Well, it
it's like
might
if you make
not be the fact,
it's like if
but
you make up a scary
is it?
story and like tell it to someone.
Exactly.
It's like that thrill.
Yeah. And I love that. You know what I mean? Like I've always been questioning stuff. Like, is it true? Well, maybe it is. Maybe it's not.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, and nobody's necessarily right. Nobody's wrong. Nobody's right. It's just a point of view. It's what somebody believes in, and
Yeah.
Whether right or wrong, it doesn't matter. It's just somebody's point of view.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah. I get
fun.
what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah. It's quite literally it.
And
Hmm.
that's what I find like about today's media. Everybody gets so offensive about everything. You say, "I believe in this," and they're like, "Oh my God, you're a piece of shit." And it's like, "Well, no, I just stated this one thing," and I'm like, "It might not be true or not, but I'm just saying this," and like, sorry, but everybody gets so offensive.
Yeah. I get what you're saying. Wait, are you looking at my screen?
Oh, no, you want me
Yeah.
to?
Yeah. Let me explain. We like side tangent. Now it seems like a like
Okay,
let
I'm
me
looking.
explain this. All right. But yeah,
But
I feel like
your stream is delayed, just so you know.
it no, oh no, I mean like my stream as in like my like screen, like my screen
Oh,
stream.
your Discord. Okay,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
what I mean. My bad, my bad.
gotcha,
I should have been more clear.
gotcha. Yeah, I'm on it.
All right, yeah. So like, look, so basically, what I was explaining is like I feel like you're born in this world with value. So that's why I'm trying to. That's what I mean by from something to nothing to something once more. So basically, what's gonna happen is it's gonna go from me as a kid to me when I was
Yeah,
like in that depression state to me now. So boom,
okay,
you got me as a kid. You got
okay.
me. You got me at my lowest low. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know.
15,
It's definitely something like
16.
that. This is like freshman year. I was probably like 14, 13. 13 to 15, somewhere around there. Um,
Okay.
I'm 17 now, turning 18 in 4 months. If that makes a better idea.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
Me now. This is literally like I don't know, a few days ago. Uh,
What?
yeah, this is me a few days ago. What? Why?
How old are you there?
This is I'm 16.
No.
What do you mean no? You can see me on my stream.
In that picture, you look older than 16.
You can probably see my facial hair more clearly. That's why. On my camera, you can't really tell, but I do got facial hair.
Well, I guess when I was like 13, 14, I had facial. I had a beard.
Yeah, I have
I
facial hair,
was
and
I
you can clearly see it more here.
yeah.
But yeah, that's me. That's me. This is kind of just like just like kind of like chill, because there's like three like parts to this. It's just me like like body wise, and then me like like social wise, I guess. So boom, boom, boom. Me as a kid, obviously, it doesn't matter if I had a body as a kid. I was a kid. Boom,
You're a
freshman
kid.
year.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then this is me now. Boom, boom, kid. Just kid things.
Who's that? Is that your
Oh,
dad?
nah. We the cop the I was in this like boys and girls club thing, and like every year like the cop we would like do like this thing called shop with the cop, and like we would get like money to like go shop with cops. It was like a cool like weird. It was like a cool like event that
Okay.
would happen every year. Yeah, and so
So
like I went
you
shopping with the cop as a kid. I went. Yeah, it was.
do you know that guy still?
Nah, he's definitely. I think he might have retired. I think his name is Officer Ed. Everyone likes him around the
That's
town. He's chill.
that's nice though. That's
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. But
It's good that you had that.
I don't know him though. But like I know of him. But yeah,
I never like that experience. Like you sitting there as a kid with a cop. Never had that experience. The only experience I had when I was that age as a kid was my father getting pulled into a cop car.
yeah, definitely. People definitely do have their own experiences. I know that for sure. I've heard other people talk about like their experiences with cops. Personally, I've been a good kid, so I never really had to deal with that. But
Yeah, I was always a good kid too. I actually was talking to my one of my best friends tonight. I said, "Man, I'm so thankful that you and I and our friends grew up and were never involved with trouble. We did our stupid things, but we never like involved with
Mhm.
heavy drugs. We were never. We did our stupid things, but it was like cars. We'd buy a car for $100 and drive it into a tree when we were 13. You know what I mean? Like we never drank, we never did heavy drugs, we were never anything like that. We were just rednecks.
Yeah,
And very, very, very thankful. And still, and that's the way I'm trying to raise my kids.
it's definitely a way.
Just
If you, I mean, if you can keep going on, that's fine. Just let me. There's two more photos. Basically, it's like
yeah,
boom,
sure.
kid,
Sorry,
kid, kid.
sorry.
No, you're okay. You're okay. Because I mean, I am interested. I'm just also trying to like like boom,
Yeah,
me as a
I
kid.
get you. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? This is me. Then boom. You know what I'm saying? And this is me. Like
that's you and
this is.
who?
Oh well, this is no one. This is just me. That was just me. That's me with my head down. I mean, that quite literally represents the era. I mean, I wasn't
Oh
really.
shit! Oh
Yeah.
shit! I thought you were kissing somebody. I thought that was like
Nah,
you in a
nah,
hoodie. Like
nah.
look up, like you can see like a little smiley face. Go up with your mouse
I
to the
mean,
white. Yeah.
I can
Do
kind of
you?
understand why you might,
Oh,
especially since it's black and
do you,
white.
do you see the
But
face?
not really. But I can understand why you would have like maybe like miss
Oh my
because like
god.
I'm used to it because I've seen the image with color. It's like black and white and
Yeah.
shit. So, but
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, that is it's me with my head down. Like yeah, but
Okay. Yeah.
and
Sorry.
this is me like last week on my wrestling camp. I
Nice.
feel I don't know, I just feel like this is like poetic, and I don't I could really care if like no one else like liked it or anything. I honestly
Yeah, man.
it's weird because I posted it, but I kind of just posted it for me, to be honest. I could really care less if anyone like really fucked with it. But yeah,
That's yeah. That's
I feel like it shares but for those who could care or will care, it shows my experience, and I feel like you can like kind of learn from something, or it like shows a message,
man.
which is what I
I
wanted.
get you, man. I posted music back in the day on YouTube,
Hmm.
and it was just shit that I was going through and music that I wanted to release, and I did it. It's still on there. It's weird as fuck, but it's still on there.
Is it actually good?
I don't know.
I mean, would you
Yeah,
consider it good?
I think it's terrible.
Oh, I mean, here you were young though, so I mean, it's like I don't know. Were, are you still
I'll
passionate
send.
about music?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
I'll
I
send you a link.
yeah, I'll for sure check that out on stream. Why not? I don't know if I will today. I might low key end stream soon and like hop off here soon. I think I've been talking to you for low key like an hour 30 at least. I
Oh,
think.
oh fuck. I'm sorry. I
Nah,
forgot you
you're
were
fine.
still on stream.
Nah, you're fine. We're just chopping it up, chilling.
Is somebody on chat?
Uh, there's probably someone like listen. There's probably someone like listening, but like no one's like chatting at the moment. Yo, who's still here? Maki, are you here? Like listening and shit? I think Maki might be here. Like I got like six people like just chilling, and for like the longest time, and there was like even more.
All right, let's see what's going on here.
Yeah. See, yeah, Maki's still here.
Baki's still there. Yeah.
Yeah, Maki. Yeah, bro's chilling and shit. Yeah, it's definitely I've definitely had like a nice talk with you, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like I low key like I feel like I learned and like I don't know experience.
All right.
I was talking to my friend earlier, and it was like the world's so big, like you could low key if you wanted to, not like you should or anything, but like if you were like just to go outside your home, go like to your town and just walk up to a random person walking and like tell them to tell their whole life to you, like you would like learn like some crazy shit, even if it was just anybody.
You would. You would, man. Just explore, have fun,
For
and
sure.
that's what I've been doing. Honestly, excuse me. That's what I've been doing. Every Thursday night, I have a business and I have all the stuff. I take Fridays off. That was one of the things that when I started my business, I'm like, I'm taking Fridays off. I'm not working Friday anymore. 4 days a week, I work. So I'm like, my kids are in school. So I'm like, well, Thursday night is the perfect night to go out, have fun, have drinks, meet new people, have fun, do whatever. Do what I always wanted to do. Because I love exploring. I love talking to people and meeting and talking about like differences between countries, like prices for whatever and different treats, you know? Like you guys don't have ketchup chips.
No, I'm pretty sure we don't. I've
You
never
know what
heard
I
of
mean?
something like that.
So I love talking about that stuff. So I just get on here once a week and just have fun.
Hmm. Yeah, I appreciate this, bro. I definitely, like I said, like I feel like you don't get to like have this type of conversation like
No, I don't.
often, especially
Not too
especially if
much.
especially if you're not seeking it. I definitely wasn't like,
No,
I wasn't like seeking it, but it just like happened naturally. So
no, not that. That's what I do, right? You know, once a week, I go out and have fun.
yeah. Hey, I think I'm gonna head out though. Like I said, I feel like maybe like not even just with this, but just with a lot of things. I feel like I suck at like showing appreciation. I really do appreciate this convo, bro. I'm definitely gonna think about a lot of things that we talked about. Um,
Hey, all good, man.
I'm gonna head out in my stream though.